I'm Mandy Gaither.
All right, meteorologist Daniel McFarland back with us. Happy Friday, Daniel.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. Starting us off with a look outside. You were talking about how it's not quite as dusty.
A lot clearer. Remember a couple days ago we looked at this exact same shot and you saw all that dust over there towards the east side of town. Looking better for today, which is good news for people, that don't really like to have all that breathing and whenever they're outside.
And for allergies, just all of it.
All of it. But unfortunately, looks like the dust is going to be coming back. We are going to have stronger winds headed our direction as we get into your day tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty strong east wind that's going to be headed our way. Currently, it's not so bad, only north at 7 miles per hour. But tomorrow, we're likely going to see wind gusts upwards of 25, maybe even 30 miles per hour. I'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's get into these temperatures because it is very nice out there. So we'll kind of start off with some better news here. So 84 degrees, plenty of sunshine, excellent evening if you're going to be trying to get outside later on today. And then overnight, you're going to begin to see the effects of that wind shift as we're only going to be dropping down to the mid 50s for lows. So earlier this morning, a lot of us stopped around 50 degrees, maybe just under that mark. I don't really see that happening for anyone across our area here for overnight tonight. And then for tomorrow afternoon, since it's still going to be dry, we are expecting the lower 90s for Midtown and the airport and most of the Tucson area here. But I think if you're closer towards 3 Points or Avra Valley, you might sneak away with the 80s, potentially even the foothills as well as another spot. I'm thinking that might stop around 88 or so. All right, so of course, the further over towards the west you get, that's where the warmer temperatures are going to be. And then closer towards Cochise County, this is one spot we like to keep an eye on during this time of year because they tend to be behind about 10 degrees or so with their high temperatures. And look at that, 84 for Benson. You have Sierra Vista sitting at 80, Wilcox 77. That is one spot I do think that has a chance to be in the upper 30s for tonight if that wind shift comes a little bit later. Now, the reason why we're going to see a wind shift and, of course, an increase in those winds is because of that high pressure center I was talking about yesterday. Well, that's going to slowly move closer towards the Four Corners. And at the same time, another low is going to be moving into Arizona. So since the high and the low are going to be very close together, that's when you see some of those stronger winds. And for Tucson, the day we're going to be affected is going to be tomorrow. So keep an eye on the time up here. This is going to be early in the morning. If you're in Oracle or really driving up towards Phoenix, they're going to be seeing the stronger winds, I think, for the first part of the day, potentially consistently around 30 miles per hour during the later part of the morning, while Tucson will be between about 10 and 15. It will begin to die down, though, as you get closer towards 4 and 5 in the afternoon, so the winds should be peaking for us in between 10 and about 4 for Tucson. Outside of that, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Now, the wind gusts are a bit of a different story. Now, look at Oracle right here. Close to 43 mile per hour wind gusts for 8 a.m. tomorrow. Another spot I could see some stronger winds closer towards the border with Mexico. For Tucson, our strongest winds, once again, going to be in the early part of the afternoon. Wind gusts aren't going to be that bad for us, only stopping around 25 to 30. But for the most part, I do think that this is really not going to be a huge day for those stronger winds. Monday might be another day we're looking at when we have that, though. All right, so for tomorrow, we are looking at 57 to start off your day. Not too much cloud cover aside from those winds. And then Sunday, more of the same. The wind is gone, but the clouds are going to be moving in. So that's really going to be the change in between those 2 days. And over the next 7 days here, another windy day might be Monday. I think it'll be more the same for Tucson. For Cochise County, it might actually be a little bit stronger. It all depends on how close that low gets to us. At the moment, it's going to be moving closer towards Phoenix. If it gets closer down towards southern Arizona, we could see some changes there. Another thing it's going to do for us is keep those temperatures in the 80s over the next week. So 90 for Saturday and Sunday, then 80 all through next week, too. Okay, so those who like it warmer this weekend, besides the breeze. Yeah, get outside this weekend. That's going to be your time. Hit the pool. Still not bad for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Even if you want to go to the pool on one of those days, it should be nice. That's true. This is the best time of year. Oh, for sure. I love it. Water's nice and warm, so looking good. Beautiful. Thank you, Daniel. Coming up on News 4 Tucson at 4, a look at some applications in this week's